Slowly but surely it comes live. Okay, hello and welcome back to Cult of the Lamb, where surprisingly the totem's completely empty other than I just donated to the Twitch totem, but other than that, everything completely empty, and like let's donate all of our poop to that. There's a few different people here. We've got all the lovely people in the community that have joined, each and every one of you. We appreciate everyone. We've got a almost old no November. Suyen just having a conversation there with the elephants. I think Suyen might be immortal, you know. I feel like Suyen has never aged and does not die. So that's a curious thing. You know, is Suyen meant to be immortal? Chasing after her. Hey. Like, whatever. You go about your business. They have already filled this whole totem, but we're back and we're, you know, going around with the lovely community that we have. Atalo doing some consecrating. Someone dropped a lot of stuff on the floor there in front of the food thing. They're getting a little hungry, so, you know, we might need to think about that. But let's take a sermon for the day. So, thank you to everyone that has stuck around. We're going through the post-game content and we're going to put everyone to rest before maybe dealing with Cthulhu. But I appreciate everyone that has come and joined. You're all very, very, very lovely. Now, we've got a lot of bones. We're not going to brainwash them. The feasting ritual cannot be done because it's on cooldown. This makes people unhappy, but they don't eat for 3 days. So, you know, whilst it makes them a little less happy, it maybe prevents other unhappiness. I'm just going to do the harvest ritual, whatever. We've got some plants out there. I don't know how many need to be ready to harvest, but let's get them all grown and ready to go so that we can, you know, harvest and eat. Have plenty of food. In fact, it looks like there weren't that many that were grown, but there weren't that many that was planted either. Beetroots and cauliflower, perfect. Everyone's favourite. We will feast on all of your hard work. You know, all that lovely food that you all went and planted. We now have a feast. We've got to level up with a gold tier, so we should claim that. Everyone that is part of this community are very, very much appreciated. Obviously, Natalo's in charge while we're away. And, you know, working very hard. Loyalty necklace. Immortality necklace. I already have a necklace. I love it. I don't need another. I know. I'm trying to give you an even better one, though. I'm glad you love it, but immortality necklace so that Twitch doesn't keep murdering you. That would be the death necklace, right? So we need to somehow get Natalo to lose the necklace, which probably means drunk. Clearly. And then giving her the even better necklace. You know, the even betterer necklace. You might have a great necklace that you love, but, like, I've got a truly immortal necklace here. Natalo and Indelacio having a conversation there. Just plotting behind my back that you're planning to take over. You're planning to... Oh? Is that a hug? Just having a nice little friendly hug. I think they were plotting to take over whilst we were away. But it's good that everyone is all getting along as friends, even if they may be plotting my downfall whilst I'm away, because, you know, I feel like that might be what's going on. You know, they're just plotting to take over next time that we leave the community. Nothing scary going on there. Okay, we've got 3 people: Smarto, B Wonderwild, and No Name November. No Name November's gonna die of old age soon. You like the yellow crown? Really like the yellow crown. What would be really good is if I could give the crowns, like the 4 crowns that we have, if I could give them to people, you know, make them the next in line for their own ascension in those sorts of things. You know, they're my disciples who become their own leaders, right? That would be good. And, you know, fun sort of plot thing, right? I imagine. I imagine that would be a pretty interesting thing that you could do. Maybe you can. You can. But not yet. I've already claimed it. Okay, she managed to still get a little to put into the totem, which I need to now claim. Right, so next day... Oh, this is on cooldown. Didn't know that. Next day we will be going and doing some things out and about. We just need to wait for the day to begin fresh. And also everyone... hungry. No name November has died of old age, and Ella's lonely Sarah, as usual, is terrified of death. I want the berry meal for myself. Look, 57 of the greatest meals, 24 others, like there's 55 fishy ones. But we've got quite a lot, right? 12 meals. I mean, I'll make 11. That's plenty. People are hungry. I need to feed them. Plenty of food. Okay. No name November has died of old age, and we distract everyone with the food. Everyone going and having a lovely meal whilst we go and dispose of the body. 6 of 12. 12 of 12. Like, because we had so many extra people, Indelacio actually kind of starving there, so it's a good job I made food, because it was getting a little problematic that everyone was a bit hungry. Look at all these lovely, amazing, fantastic best of the meals that everyone has not eaten. Your followers are no longer starving, but still, like, half full hunger gauge. Honestly, like, the splendid vegetable feasts might even be better than the cauliflower chowder. It increases follower loyalty. 6 beetroots, 2 pumpkin, 2 of those. This only uses 4 of that. So, you know, it does use a lot of other things. But it's a varied amount of things. So, it probably pays off. And also, like, this 40 odds... Nonsense, I shouldn't make this many. I really shouldn't. There are not this many people in the community. 19. That's plenty. We've already made an excess of food, more than they could ever need. All these berries, they really, really want to get drunk, don't they? Really want to get drunk. I'm surprised that the totem of collection doesn't collect from the houses. Nice. Disciples collect devotion from within the radius. So I think it's because the houses that they all inhabit are not within the radius, right? Doesn't quite get it. I mean, one house, this is probably a better use of this. Like, we sit it there, and then, you know, it's within the range, and then that gets more houses in it. Is there anything else that we want to collect the devotion? If I can probably collect the devotion from the totem itself. Well, that needs to be upgraded for it to really be that useful. Okay, so next day we will head out, right? So this then makes it so that the house dreams will get connected into this. That's probably something that we should do, because I'm not really collecting all the dreams and everything whenever they're done. Okay, Suyen doing the cooking. Gonna eat all the sausages. Howard Shrine of the Disciples causes boosts while spirit away. Disciples collect devotion from other structures. Place for followers who are not worshipped to pray throughout the day in deposit devotion. Don't know if we need that one. Okay, decorations. I mean, we got this purple stone. If I put it there, it crosses multiple boundaries of perfection. So let's do that. Okay. I think they've all eaten the food that was all over the floor now and everything's good. Look at how few things are planted. Like, you know, all of the stuff that was planted is all gone now. Everyone just all demolished it all. Someone just leveled up. Hey, beetroot and cauliflower it is. Oh, B1 to wild. I don't know. Oh, was it the meal that leveled you up? Thank you. Why do you look so sad? What happened? What happened? Why so sad? There's no need to be sad. Right. No one finished the things. I don't feel like the food should have made anyone sad. Did we dance today? Have a dance. Right, smarto. Okay, many donations have been given. Thank you to everyone for the fish and the donations. Thanks for all the fish. Maybe she just didn't like the food. You know, it wasn't her favourite, so maybe that made her sad or something. I don't know. Well, the spiders are going to absolutely run off with everything. Hey, you haven't got anything. Indelacio cooking away throughout the night whilst everyone sleeps. Well, I'm just going to go to sleep. There's nothing else to really do. Bom bom bom. To shatter decided your fates. Day 192. Look at all the meals Indelacio made in the night. Many, many, many meals. He actually collected from all of the beds, which is good. No, I wasn't doing it. All the times that we never collected the dreams. Overdue that someone does it. Ah, we got a level up. Thank you for leveling us up. And poop in a rainbow poop in the corner. 5% damage increase. Well, it wasn't Natalo that died this time. It was Indelacio. Twitch chat loves to murder followers. A random follower has died. It was Indelacio. Died whilst playing Knucklebones in the corner. Well, he didn't even get to roll. He just died. Okay. In you go for now. How many crystals have we got? It doesn't necessarily say on this screen, does it? We've got 14 commandment stone fragments, a god tier, 2 rainbow poops, 46 crystals. Okay. I mean, he didn't die of old age. It was Twitch chat that murdered. I think we need to bring Indelacio back. You know, with everyone murdering all the time. Right, I'm going to wait for people to finish eating before we go in case it bugs them out. No things dropped. Because they might have deleted the food without eating it, you know? Right, so first thing we should do is bring back Indelacio, who Twitch chat just murdered. There it is. Because of the new things, it's hard to find. Minus 10 devotion, but looks like it gives more devotion. Bring a dead follower back to life. Right, so Twitch chat murdered him before he could even roll the knucklebones. Died age 142. Bringing Indelacio back. Will he have an existential crisis? No. Yes. Yes, he does. Okay, so we try to keep our people nice and alive here, not rocking and having existential crises, and definitely not eating other people's faces. Because we're not that hungry. But Indelacio having a minor existential crisis. Just a minor one. Okay, Ella's Lonely Flare. For a moment I was wondering what was going on there. We need to cure Indelacio with only 10 crystals. It's fine. Just a little crystal healing to cure this existential crisis. And everything's all good again. Everything's good. He actually wasn't back for that long until he got murdered again. You know, he literally wasn't here that long. Okay, so now that we've got everything done, there's plenty of foods there. That took so long to claim that, right? So I'm going to create a berry meal. I'm going to create a couple of magnificent meals. Just, you know, so there's a couple of extra ones that I've cooked. I've already eaten a meal, so I can't even eat that berry meal. So it's a good job that someone else wants it. Okay, everything's all clean. So Yen's just going in there to make sure that everything's not entirely clean. There's a couple of extra meals for people that want it, and then it's halfway through the day already. How did that happen? You know, we're gonna head out on an adventure halfway through the day. Okay. They've eaten all of these meals. How did that happen? Okay, 9 meals, 10 meals, a few cauliflower ones and a few magnificent ones. You all enjoy, and I will head out for adventure. Can't help but feel like maybe we waste some of the meat. Or Robin breathed at a grave. You know, maybe we may waste some meals. Maybe we do. Maybe we make more than we need. Maybe we waste some. But they're magnificent meals. We got a lot of them. And some cauliflower chowder. And we grow plenty for everyone. And cutting. Heal when a relic is equipped. When hit, we spawn tentacles, enemies drop more fervor, and weapon and curse damage is increased by 3 times. Positive effects of corrupted tarot cards and relics are removed. Okay. Godly swords. That should be good. And we're doing 3 times damage as well. Correct. So that means that we should be doing a lot. And we get more crystals for those crystals that we just lost as well. Okay, he just shot at his own guy. Interesting. Gain half a spiritual heart for every elderly follower. If only our elderly follower hadn't just died. I mean, healing when we pick up a relic wouldn't be terrible. You know, if we needed heals, that would have been great. We didn't need heals. Don't think there's anything else here. Bum, bum. Okay. Accidentally used the invulnerability trying to figure out what skill I had because, you know, I'd never read the skills that we actually take. I just pick them up. And it's like, I want to know what we got. But it came useful. These seem to last longer than 2 seconds, so I don't know if we've got something that makes it last longer as well or something. But it's good to know that we've got invulnerability. Why couldn't I attack there? That was a problem. Flame. I mean, that's fine if they all just want to die themselves for no reason. Pistols. Perfect. Rebounds. Perfect. Sending it back to his own guy. Didn't know you could even rebound those guys. Okay. I saw the thing there in the end. The lore room. Onwards. Oh yeah, we have to give it a heart. But oh well, like we have a thing that heals if we pick up a relic, right? Which we already have a relic, but... What's a heart for some lore? And a stupid fragment we never use. I used to think them strange, these three-feathered beasts, unworn and unweathered by the passage of time. So they're keepers of godly tools, and yet not be tempted by godliness themselves, so they don't hunger as we do. Now, wizened in age, I understand. Hatched beneath the first, they crave no power, seek no other fulfillment. For it is not in their nature, and it is by nature that we must abide. Okay, so the birds that don't seek to be gods. They just want to give us weapons, because they don't want the power themselves, they just create it for other people. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, nice easy room. Don't even need to deal with that other enemy. Bones everywhere. Okay. I don't know what that other question mark room was, but I don't think we need it. Okay. I can't believe that fireball got me there. I killed it before it came out. Ooh, Smarto's reached old age, which means the relic that I was holding on to now gives us half a spirit heart eventually. As long as we use it before he dies of old age. And that's an extra whole spirit heart. So we can get something out of our relic instead of nothing now. Question mark is gonna be a boss. It's gonna be a boss. But why not? Or bad. Oh, or it's a guy.
Peace be with you, Crusader. I see guarding the truth in the lights, but I may be of service to you. I can increase your loyalty of any follower you choose.
I mean, there aren't that many that need it now. Everyone else is like level 10, level 10, level 10. Godliness, level 10, level 10, level 10. Unavailable at max level. So it's B or Smarto. B it is. Do I get the level up before she vanishes? No.
My work is done. So follow into the deepest darkness from whence no one returns.
Item.
I've been hanging for days. I'm hungry, but I'm too scared to leave this place. Well, the earth no longer shakes. I did not know the bishops could bleed. A fifth, we do not dare speak his name. Soon, we won't remember it, but he waits. He'll always wait, the one who waits.
You have unlocked new knowledge or lore. Thank you, creature. Nothing else hidden. Well, if you're going to give me a new relic... Oh, yeah. I forgot using our relic hurts us, so that was bad. Also, did we gain half a regular heart, not half a spirit heart? And then also... They did the negates. I knew one of them was going to be a boss. Did the negates all the positive effects thing prevent it from actually doing anything? You know, did we just take damage for no reason there? Okay. 3 times damage is huge, though. And there's the heart back from the lost, giving it to the lore. Which is probably a good reason to remain injured. Because it feels like when you've actually lost a regular health, more hearts spawn, which means you could get more spirit hearts on top of the normal hearts. And they just don't spawn unless you've taken injury. At all. So it'll probably prevent you from becoming too overpowered, but I think that's how it works. So, boss gonna go down. I mean, they're just all in the flames, like idiots. But we got them. Spirit Heart. Nice. Maybe we'll just get more Spirit Hearts anyway. Old habits die hard. Indelacio become gravely ill. Well, died a few days if not rested. What the heck happened to Indelacio? What the heck happened? He just come back and now he's ill. What the heck? You have a terrible boss that made you do everyone else's work? Is that what happens? And then piles in more work on you, and then, you know, it's just, you know, tells you, you're tough, you've taken it now, it's yours. You don't get any extra work taken back off you, even though I've made you do everyone else's work for 3 days. And not your own. But, you know, you can handle it. Yeah, it might be that. We're getting a lot of hearts. That suddenly improves our health, if we needed it. Music's very, very cheery. What is this? Death Sweep. Tentacles. I kind of like the invulnerability thing that we got going on. Couple of seconds of invulnerability with a recoil. I know I could sell them for 1 gold, but so much effort for just 1 gold. I saw the guy hiding in the corner. I did. Use a random blessed relic. I use this relic, we take damage, and I forget what the relic even does. I forget what this relic even does. Give me a random one. It's blessed, not cursed. So it's gotta be good, right? It's got to be good. It's gonna be blessed, which means it's good. We are powerful. And this was a godly weapon as well. So, you know, 3 times godly is just godliest, right? Just true god form. Okay. And on to the boss. Lay it to rest. But in second form, but we've got invulnerability, we've got a lot of hearts. And this is the boss that caused us the most trouble. What could go wrong? Ah, you're looking a little worse for wear there, Calamar.
Stay back, mercy, Runcorn, mercy!
Yeah, we've half finished you off. I mean, I may have shown you mercy and left, but you didn't give me an opportunity to actually leave, did you? You just... The heck? That's the wrong button. Okay, that just turns all of our spirit hearts into red hearts, I think, which is interesting. There's also a trap in the corner. I was wondering what the heck was going on. Oh, look how stupidly powerful we are. But it's a good job we're stupidly powerful, because I'm taking the dumbest damage in the world. Just the dumbest damage in the world. Aww. Baby Yoda. We've got 4 hearts left and 1 million extra hearts. It is literally Baby Yoda. Okay, give me all that goodness. Okay, so Baby Yoda waiting to be indoctrinated. We must take our god tiers that apparently you have to click on to pick up. Then a successful mission, and then we need to cure Indelacio before he dies of whatever he caught whilst we were away. Check. 6 crystals, is that it? 7? That was not a lot. Not a lot.
Having witnessed such greatness and shared in this truth, the gospel of the Lamb is born.
Okay, Ratto. What happened with your weird hat, Ratto? Are you gonna come against us with your new crown? I think Ratto might be against us. He was the former red crown, he's now got his own crown. Twitch chat to decide in our fates. Where's Indelacio? Look how ill you are, Indelacio. Dead. You're dying pretty badly. There's a crisis of faith. Right, before Twitch chat decides our fate, plenty food. Why am I making berry meals there? Okay, 17 meals. Plenty of meals. Anakin has come back from the dead. Welcome back, Anakin. Apparently I can't dance with you. Welcome back from the dead. Indelacio sleeping off his illness. Thank you, Twitch chat, for bringing Anakin back. Very, very much appreciated. Bom, bom, bom. Okay, we've got a god tier waiting to go. What I should do... Oh, we got plenty of time in the daytime. I was going to say was going to do a sermon, but the day has literally just begun, so we don't need to worry that much. Anakin just leveled up to level 10. Congratulations, Anakin. You came back to your final form. Take the devotion from B. Okay. We're a lot smaller community, but, you know, there's always people that we bring back from the dead. Or, you know, even Twitch brings back from the dead. So, you know, it's all good. Okay. Let's get B up to level 10 if we can. You know, get everyone up to the top. You like the cauliflower chowder, and you'd still want the yellow crown. Can't give people the other colour crowns, sadly. You know, can't give crowns away. Maybe that's the final act that we can do when we complete the extra stuff, perhaps? Who knows? But it would be interesting to see who we give the final crowns to. Ella's Lonely Sled doing some gardening. Curly also helping out. Boom, boom. Okay, everything clean. Now, what was it that made Indelacio ill? What was it? Was it just hunger? It might have been hunger. Okay, I need to make a basic berry bowl for myself. Because it's interesting that I can't eat from the kitchen that the others make, but I guess, you know, they make the food for themselves, not for me. Okay, Indelacio actually recovering and not dying now, which is good. Curly loved that meal. Ella's Lonely Slayer also loved the meal. Glad that everyone's enjoying. That's all the golden chunks that we got. Let's make some more big golds. Okay, so We defeated Kalimar the Second, and now there are 2 left to defeat before we go into Cthulhu's realm and see what's going on there. Maybe take him down. But we can wait on a meal. We'll do a meal to celebrate tomorrow when I am ready to go to the next adventure. But we're getting through all of the demons and clearing them out. We are clearing them. And we had 5% extra damage at least as well on top of that triple damage, didn't we? We had a fair bit of extra damage. Right, so nobody is suffering from big sin. Indelacio ill, but not hungry, which is good. Fora waiting forever to join in the cults. Okay, I don't think we've got rid of Neff's sin in a while, so we should get rid of a bit of sin from Neff. Here's where my battery inevitably runs out. That's an A, not a triangle. That would be why we were failing, because I was pressing triangle. Okay, cleanse you of sin. Give me that sin so that you don't vanish. Thank you for the sin. Right, everything on cooldown. Low hearts. So yeah, let me read your minds. Germaphobe-petable. Where on earth is your immortality come from? Where on earth does your immortality come from, Suyen? How and why are you immortal? We haven't got that much silk thread, so I want to be careful with that. How and why is Suyen immortal? That's the question. Rainbow poop, gold poop, all the rest of the poop. Food. That's a low 8, an exquisite meal. Nice. Fruits. No, I very much do like my community. You are all very, very lovely, and I appreciate everyone that has come and joined us. And everyone that wants to but hasn't as well. You know, I appreciate everyone. More god tears for us. Or at least the full-time son. Okay, Natalo consecrating. Again, Natalo's so fast at consecrating as well. It's like double speed of everyone else at consecrating. I don't think she has a special perk for doing that either. It's just personality. Okay, Ella's Lonely Explorer and Neff playing the knucklebones in the corner. Tea of meals being made. I'm going to help harvest them. Anakim, not looking the happiest. Having come back. I've already danced with Anakin, so I don't know what's up. Why sad? Why sad? That's what I would like to know sometimes. Like, what do I need to do that makes everyone happy? Because they're not necessarily seeming happy and everything. Smarto. Dance with Smarto before they reach old age. They can at least get a level up. Level 5. So they're going to reach old age. Interesting that Anakim came out the grave there. Right, so we should save the graves outside for people that we maybe want to come back, right? Because I think that might be how it works. Like, if they're buried outside, they've got a chance of coming back with the Twitch thing. But if they're not buried outside, then, you know, they don't come back with that. Intellectio's slowly getting better. He'll be better in a few days. Smarto gonna die tomorrow, I think. So, you know, we want to bury him perhaps before we head out as well. Hold a sermon the next day. Curly just fertilizing that particular spot very enthusiastically. Why Anakin so sad? Is it because he came back from the dead, or does he just not like that job? Doesn't have to do the gardening. You know, there are people that can do that like doing the gardening. Everyone going to sleep. We're gonna put some rocks on to consecrate. Okay, we're gonna wait till people actually reach their beds so that anyone that snores. Okay. Didn't Indelacio snore before? Has he been cured of that in his existential crises and deaths? He doesn't seem to be interrupting Anakin there, which is good. But now they're in a shared tent, which, you know, there's plenty of regular houses for everyone, but sometimes they prefer the shared tent, you know? Sometimes they prefer. Warren, Robin and Sue Yen are always fighting. Hey, cut it out. What's wrong, Sue Yen? Thank you for the game as well, but why so sad? Why everyone sad? Why everyone sad and crying? Okay, thank you for all the fish. Your next mystery can't fail thanks to Twitch chat. I mean, they can still come back with an existential crisis, can't they? Also, Ella's Lonely Slayer already can't fail because he has a you can't fail necklace. Let's send Weber out. Off you go, Weber. You cannot fail. Cannot. Off you go. Maybe we should have held a sermon before sending him out, but he'll be fine. He can't starve anyway. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a lovely feast to celebrate everyone all being fine and defeating Calamar. Put him to rest, but now we must go out and venture to the others and put them to rest as well. And it's the last meal for this Smarto elephant as well. Unfortunately, they will be reaching old age. So we need to pay respect to our elders before we bury Smarto in the vaults. They might get a level up before we manage to make it, but probably not. But they're inevitably gonna die the instant that I try to leave. One last dance before you die. Or Robin always running past at the perfect time to catch the dance. Okay, we've already eaten. There's stuff being consecrated. We should make some meals. 7 meals. 8, 9, 10. Grass never hurts. Grass doesn't hurt them. Right, 11 meals. That's plenty of meals for them whilst I'm away. No one will starve. Indelacio will recover out of bed. Okay. Harvest the last of the food. Put the last of everything away. Marto, rest in peace. Straight away. They're going to die the instant I've left. The instant. I can tell you. We need to spin for the gods.
Did not matter to Calamar that his ears were lost, for he was never inclined to listen. Foolish though he may have seemed, he wielded the power of this crown without discrimination.
Good for him. Give me some good stuff. What does that eternal never sleeps necklace do? Because obviously it can't be the same as never sleeps. It's got to be something extra special beyond just the never sleeping necklace. Give me the follower form. Or a card. %10 chance of enemies dropping sin. Okay, that's a new one. My battery is flashing at me. It's gonna run out. What else do you got for me? I think we've got that necklace. Follower form. Or endless things that I'm never using. should really do all of the extra, you know, things. But I feel like it's sacrilegious against the choices we made if we do that. Okay, we got whatever this form is. It might be just a decoration. Flag of the Crown. Purple. DLC that we probably don't know. Good job that Cthulhu gives us DLC we don't own, right? Okay, this one probably is a follower. But it's not going to land on the same thing twice. So blue one's a decoration and that one's a follower, maybe. Okay. No more things. You've unlocked a new building. In we go. I bet you that the old person's going to die whilst we're in here. They have to. Like, they've lived a long time. Well, they turned old while we were on the last adventure, so it might not be till near the end. That's a hammer. We don't want that. Recycle any weapon or curse to gain half a blue heart. 2 times the amount of coins drop. Receive 2 times damage from poison. Let's just not take poison damage then. Now we've got the sin and an extra blue heart. Okay. Resummon. We equip this. It's an exquisite meal. We recycle this to get 2 monies and nonsense. Let's resummon this for 50 gold. Take a projectile that possesses enemies. Shoots 3 projectiles. I mean, if we resell this as well, 2 gold and an extra half heart again. That was cringe. Okay. Of course, when we've got 2 times poison damage, there's poison everywhere. Of course, that had to happen. Okay, no crystals can come from this land, though. So, you know, where we went to crystals in the other one. And only got 6 on that last run. But we defeated Calamar first go. And he was the hardest last time. He was the hardest. And we did get confused by the weird turning of spirit hearts to a normal heart. For certain. Owl frog. That drops a bomb when he dies. So let's get out of there. We can't see the map. Bones are always useful though. And like the grass kind of is as well, to be fair. Okay, after that godly weapon that was 3 times damage and godly, this weapon just feels so weak. It just feels so weak in comparison to that. Because that was very, very, very strong. Godly 3 times plus 5% plus other bonuses. You know, we had a lot. And it wrecks Calamar. These are a new enemy. Undead. I mean, at least they drop bones, but then all enemies drop bones. But, you know, they're made of bones. So I did have to smash them a bit first. Flower and necklace. We don't really need to smash all the rocks. We've got infinite rocks. Grass, yes. What else we got? Probably nothing else. Like, the only reason to smash the rocks is if there's a hidden special thing behind it. Can't believe that guy got me through that. This guy's a problem. So he was making them immortal whilst touching him, huh? But we got rid of him. Okay, we've got this guy just bouncing on this mushroom in a corner. We've got a lot of hearts, but it's never over. New day with no one in prison. Good. Route to further. Cringe. Can't believe that hit. Okay, we've still got a lot of hearts though. It's all good. Can't help but gather infinite resources. Don't need them, but doesn't it? Okay, this is a problem.
Foul beast, you dare jump me thus? Resist, I suffer, so shall you!
I mean, it's fine. I mean, he's only summoning one thing at a time at the moment. The other one summoned like 4 to 8 enemies at once in the last area. Now, that was obviously a more dangerous area than this one. So it should be expected. You know, we went there first because we needed the crystals. We needed the crystals. We're out of fervor again. There's me trying to use it. Can't use what you don't have. Love when the hits don't hit the enemy, you know? We took damage there because my hits weren't attacking, where, you know, I feel like he was in our hit radius and he should have been taking damage, you know? Okay, I rebounded him away from me. How did that hurt? Fine. Deal damage to all enemies based on the amount of tarot cards you have. Okay, well, we always have 4. Fight. Follower. Room. No fight. But maybe boss fight. I feel like we do that. Obviously, you need to fight for the follower. Usually.
Followers of Adera are burnt out our village. Please have nowhere to go.
Little Fennec. Come back with me. Okay, we found a little Fennec fox. In his burnt down village. I feel like maybe he was the one that burnt the village down, perhaps. But let's not question it. Okay, we go left to whatever this sells. Cat. Follower form? Blueprints? Or a gift? Give me a follower form. Switch. We got a rhino with a nose form. Before everything turns to combat nodes, we go to a boss fight instead. That's those all beautiful clothing. Your heavy attacks have been disabled for the rest of time. Thanks, Twitch chat. As long as we don't have... Oh my god, I can't believe that hit me there. Stupid shieldy enemies. It's fine. I don't need the attacks of heaviness. As long as we don't have the shielded enemies that require it, I'm okay. Sin. Have any enemies dropped sin for the 10% chance of dropping sin? Can't say that I've seen them. We're down to 3.5 hearts. That's actually bad. But we can do a lot of damage with our thing based on the amount of cards that we have. Obviously, we'd rather do it to the boss. Martyr has died of old age, and Ellis Lonely Slayer again is terrified of death. Knocks back and freezes enemies, shoots multiple projectiles that hunt down enemies. That's more than 3. Also, we can recycle. I feel like I missed an opportunity to recycle on the last one. Menticide mushrooms. We don't brainwash here, so we actually don't have a use for them. That's more than 3 projectiles. And they heat sink as well, so how is that not just immediately a million times better than what we had? It's just an upgrade. Plain and simply. Okay. Gotta smash everything, can't resist. Up! Up's a dead end. There's one in the bottom corner, didn't see him. Big one, like that. That was me waiting for them to try and fire to do a... He didn't even fire it at me. I can't believe that bomb radius hit me there. Rebound, and then they refused to shoot. It's like they knew that I was waiting to rebound it. Fine. Greedily smashes everything for no reason. Are they walnuts? Is this the land of the weird nuts? This sword does crits every now and then. Which, you know, obviously I definitely paid attention to. I mean, it's kind of irrelevant for the most part. Rain down a storm of lightning on the non-believers. I feel like the one that we've got might be better. Because it does more damage based on the number of tarot cards we have, which means more damage. See how that one crit just completely finished the guy? Wow, we've got an attack off. Okay, finally we get some sin dropping. 10% chance. We've killed more than 10 enemies. That was a lot of dumb damage though. Full health. Okay, so there's a heart there if we need it. I guess we've finally lost more damage than we began with, so... That's probably... That... Wasn't expecting the fireball. Should have paid attention to the symbol above his head. So finally taken some damage above what we begin with. So, you know, now we might see hearts drop. Owen's in prison, good. Okay, so these we have to kill in order, otherwise they're immortal. Bom, 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 bom. Okay, they're not that much of a threat. We really don't need the stones. Okay, so left was wrong. Of course, I should have known that because I could see where the boss was from that map if I'd have paid attention. Bum, 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 bum. That's the new one. Oh. Not poison. No, well, we take double damage from poison. Damn it. A slow attack. Got me. Not fire. Not rolling into the fire like an idiot. Oh. I see where I went wrong there. I didn't use the relic standing next to him, so it literally did no damage to the boss because it was a radius. This is fine. That was embarrassing that we died to that guy, but it's fine. Everyone's gonna be fine. No one's gonna be upset that we failed to that guy. See, no one is upset at us. Anakin enjoying the sun and smiling. Your death has made your followers think you weak. Look, we just all have a lovely dance together. We're not weak, we're strong. Strong together. Okay. Su Yen hiding in the corner back there. Straight hard for the next crusades. Su Yen just dancing in the corner. There's no question it. Su Yen having a good time over there. Su Yen just having the time of her life. Hey. Have a quick dance. Thank you again for the game. Very, very much appreciated. Okay, so we should hold a sermon because everyone got a little upset at that. Let's not question how we died embarrassingly after having so many hearts to that frog thing. We'll get them next time. Not weak. We just needed to give them a chance. We needed to give them a chance. Could give everyone a holiday. Not work for a day and gain faith. You know what? I declare a holiday. No more working for you. Because you have earned it. And there's no danger here. We're all just having a lovely time. No one's going to get ill. And no one's going to work. Everyone gets to have a bank holiday. Because it was bank holiday. And we've got 8 out of 10 in. It seems. Or is that 8 out of 10 levels? Or we need 8 sin to go to the next level, right? It might be we need 8 sin to get to the next level. Temple upgrades are purely decorative. Purely decorative. Gilded icon. I'm just going to stick with what we got. We don't need it. Like, the temple's pretty enough. Enjoy your holiday. Enjoy your holiday. You all have fun together. Now, you're all a little hungry, but that's fine. You know, you get to have your holiday, and I will cook a lovely holiday meal for us all. We're gonna do a bit more variants than just cauliflower chowder. And then 1 berry meal for me. We're gonna have a lovely variety of lovely vegetable dinners. And then that berry meal is mine. I've enjoyed the dinner very much. Anyone else? Indelacio, Su Yen, Natalo, everyone loved their fantastic meals. Look at all this lovely stuff that's grown and ready to harvest as well. That, you know, they won't be doing because it's the holiday. And I need to do it. Curly really enjoyed the meal as well. Look, everyone loving the lovely cooking that we made for them. And they didn't choose the grass meals. There's a couple of grass meals spare for if anyone gets a little extra hungry through the day. Plenty of foods. Plenty of food. See, they even loved the cauliflower chowder, but also mostly the exquisite meals that we made for them. Because, you know, I guess, you know, how could they not like it when it's an exquisite meal, right? Everyone giving us some lovely treats, and everyone just having a lovely day off, a lovely holiday. They don't need to devote or anything. They're just going to have a lovely dance with each other and just have a good time. What was that? what did Natalo just pocket there? Until I found something fun on the floor and was like, yep, that's mine. Probably carcass of some sort of animal. Something shiny and interesting. Everyone's just gonna enjoy their lovely day off. They still, of course, look after themselves. Neff and Suyen maybe don't get along the greatest. Why is the totem glowing so much when there's nothing in it? What's going on? It's like I have a thing, but it doesn't have a thing. And because they won't work on the day off. I feel like they're having more than one day off though. Like the amount of charge on it. I feel like they're going to take like 3 days off or something. Oop. Rainbow poop. Thank you for the rainbow poop. It was already taking a sermon for the day. Clearly grieved at a grave. Matalo and Indelacio. Okay, let's have drinks for all. Ooh. A bartender's vest. Drinks for all. No one's gonna get too squiffy and get filled with sin, correct? Well, as lonely Sir Curly, we want Wild Neff, Oren Robin and Su Yen all having a drink. You two didn't start a fight, which is a miracle.
Me some grapes and nectar I'll make.
Few people got befuddled, but no one filled with sin. But we should cleanse. We should cleanse. Right. Be Wonder Wild. You are the first to get cleansed of sin. You like everyone here? And you are feeling sinful thoughts. Well, we need to cleanse that for now. Can't have anyone vanishing on us. Maybe that's sin. Bum, bum, bum. Thank you. Steal the devotion. Everyone's getting along very nicely. Bum, bum. Okay, we need to see who's next. Ella's Lonely Slayer. Let's get rid of Ella's Lonely Slayer then. Ba-da-da-da. Bum, bum, bum. Okay. That tree surely won't run out in the middle of this. Okay, sin filled and ready to be cleansed. Let's get rid of that sin. Bum bum. Why Born Robin looking upset? What's going on? She ready to start arguing with Suyen. I mean, they're just a little befuddled, but they were also looking. What are you whispering? What are you whispering here? You're all sharing secrets and whispering. Indelacio vanished into thin air. Neff lying in the sick with Born Robin. Ella's Lonely Slayer and Suyen are now fighting. And Neff and Born Robin. I mean, they're befuddled, so it's not like it's just people that hate each other or anything. Why did Indelacio vanish into thin air? He's back! He didn't just vanish entirely into thin air, but there's something interesting that happened in that corner. Something interesting happened in that corner, and Indelacio vanished. Indelacio just having a lovely time after coming back from his teleportation or invisibility acts. There was some whisperings going on as well there. What secrets were they all sharing? There was something going on. With Shatter deciding your fate. Who's gonna die now? Who dies now? Right, we should finish harvesting these whilst Twitch chat decides our fates. Indelacio and Suyan having a lovely conversation. I'm grieving at the graves. Got some lovely food ready to go. Bum bum bum. What is our fate? Huh? Natalo has become a child, thanks to Twitch chat. Okay, you're gonna have to go to nursery, Natalo. You've been reborn as a child. Okay, don't know how to deal with that one, but sure. That means there's gonna be poop everywhere and I'm gonna have... Who dies? Smarto, of course, I forgot. Smarto died while we were away. That might be why some people were sad. Maybe. So Natalo randomly became a baby again. Okay. Yep, that happens. I mean, it means that she's gonna be more youthful and live longer again. Can't give her the immortality necklace eventually, right? I mean, what would have happened if she had had the immortality necklace as a baby? Oh, but when she grows older, we get an opportunity to maybe change the necklace. Give her the forever immortality. Not just the longer life, but the actual proper immortality necklace. That might be an opportunity there. Might be an opportunity. That was an interesting event for certain. Right. We need to maybe think about things. Right. Assign child? Nurture children. Do we need to assign someone to look after Natalo? Or is the assigned child just put a child in here? Child is already in a nursery. Occupied slots, and then there's release as though we're releasing them like they're a prisoner. I guess, you know, they are like baby prisons or something, but okay, so I don't know what miracles are going on here, but we got a teleporting into invisible Indelacio, and now we got a baby Natalo that's gonna poop everywhere while we're away and probably be neglected because no one else looks after the people whilst we're there. But, you know, whilst there's plenty of food, we're gonna hold a feast and ritual just to celebrate that everyone's all nice and happy and there's no problems here and nothing could possibly go wrong whilst we're on our next adventure. Right? Nothing could possibly go wrong. We're just reborn in multiple different ways, always, here. Anakin came back from the dead on his own because he wanted to return. Natalo reborn. And buried in poop. And we need someone to look after her, really. Base 10 farms, worship, drink tender, undertaker build, cook meals. Why? F could be the undertaker. Why is there no option to have someone be nursery parent? Thank you, Su Yen, for making the drinks. Should we make the bartender outfit? Bartender. Single craft item. We've also got this, but that uses crystals. This uses cotton. Who wants to be a bartender? And we got school shirts. Purple shirt, but it uses crystals. I don't like using the crystals. Grass skirt for no reason. Oh. Okay. Let's just craft this to begin with. Craft. Then customize. What colors can we make it? I don't know. I don't know. Purple. Purple. And then who would it even go on? You've got a cool shirt. You've got a cool shirt. You've got a cool shirt. You are just wearing basic clothes. Cool shirts. Anakin's wearing basic clothes, and you have suddenly turned into a baby with big eyes. So it's either Anakin or B. Wonder Wilds. I think it looks better on B. B it is. I don't think B liked it by the looks of it. Loves their new outfit, but they went... I wouldn't make that the sound of love in something, you know? It's more the sound of... That's what you give me? Fine, I'll take it. All the devotion be given. They've finished their holiday now. Day is half done. It's hard for Natalo to be in charge whilst we're away. Okay. When they're a child. We're halfway through the day. Part of me feels like maybe we should wait until the next day. 31. We've actually got a lot of cheery cauliflower chowder again. 17. Perfect. That's a lot of foods for everyone. We're going to take whatever devotion remains. We're going to leave people plenty of food. And I'm sure someone will look after the reborn, born again, over repeatedly born again Natalo whilst we're away. That's now a baby for God knows what reason. That happens. But it happens. And always things happen. What's this? DLC stuff? A third gnome! Yee. We don't even have the first and second gnome. Special events? That's not even DLC. That's a thing. Yee. I'm not infant gods. Okay. I mean, let's go back in. We'll do a quick run and then, you know, do some nurturing. And not have anyone feel unnurtured. Axe. Heavy attacks no longer require fervor, but movement speed is lowered. Swan black ichor everywhere you walk. Attack rate is lowered. But we're immune to poison. Give me the axe. We're just gonna go through as quick as we can, which is now 25% slower. Okay, but we can throw our axe around infinitely, so that's good. So we're just gonna throw our axe at everything. Because we can do that for free. Even if we miss half the time. Why? Because attack rate is lowered. It's not percentage. It's the amount of time between when you can attack. And that's horrible. That's actually horrible. That's gonna get us kills. You know what? We don't even attack. We just throw our weapon now. We just throw our weapon at them. We're not even attacking anymore. We're just gonna throw our weapon constantly. What is this room? Okay. I mean, the problem with throwing your weapon is when you don't have your weapon. And we're so slow at doing anything. You can't attack when you don't have your weapon. Spiders. Lots of spiders. Okay, we don't need anything here. What are these empty rooms? These empty rooms. The slow attack is horrible. That's why we're taking so much damage. The super slow attack. A feather necklace. Okay, we want the path of least combat, which is literally left. Hopefully. Twitch chat won't suddenly declare combat nodes everywhere. That'd suck. Shop of a chalice or something? Something. Ooh, of course. Relic. Ceramic flowers. I didn't read what it does. It does something. Grapes that we don't need. No one's in prison. Honestly, it's just one day. If we can get back before the day ends, then no one will be unnurtured. No one will have any issues. People are eating exquisite meals, which is good. Food's getting cooked. Slow attack is horrible. So bad. Right. I know what I said about we'll just throw a weapon and then I don't. And that's why we're getting hit. But you know what? Sometimes you don't want to just throw your weapon at everything. Sometimes you want to hit things. But sometimes you want to throw your weapon at them because that was really embarrassing. Gain random resources. I mean, resources are irrelevant, really. We've got 8 million of them. Okay, so I haven't been using the further up, but we're also so slow walking, which is really bad. Shop! Give me a faster sword. Gun. Gun changes everything. 25% slower, but we can still pretty much infinitely shoot. 25% slower if you can shoot infinitely. As long as you've got the bullets, which probably reload 25% slower, but that's still infinite bullets. Okay, you are going down, Gushin 2. I don't even know what our thing does. Okay, that was bad, but he jumped on ahead before we could do anything. Okay, like, gun just powerful. Gun just too powerful. Just a no chance. Even with 25% lower attack, we had infinite big attack though, so you know that was also very handy. Gifts! Gifts for all. I don't even care about his bones. Take me back. Okay, we got him! Even with 25% less attack. There's some mushrooms and things. Lots of grapes. If only they could eat the grapes. I don't know why they can't eat the grapes. You know, they just want it for alcohol. Eat the grapes. They're good. Can you not eat the 1,000 grapes that I have for you? And make a fantastic grape meal? Nope. Must drink it. Right. No one's neglecting you, reborn Natalo. get nurtured with that mountain of poop that for some reason was in there. It's a shame that you have to be reborn. You still got that necklace on. Even in... Does that make her baby longer? Evening Frog has been crafted in the tailor. Thanks to Twitch chat. Thank you, Twitch chat. Customize. Acolyte robes. Peasant blouse. Ragged robes. Fancy robes. Maid dress. Ceremonial robes. Evening frock? Evening frock. Okay. I can't customize it though. Craft out bits before you can customize it. It says I have one. I guess because it was crafted for me, it means nothing. Alice Lonely Slayer. Anakim. That actually looks alright on Anakim. There you go, Anakim. It wouldn't let me customize it, but enjoy. Which chat gave you a gift. Grapes. Oop. Clean. We should go hold a sermon. Everyone all enjoying their meals. I'm going to let everyone eat before we go hold a sermon. You know, so that they're not interrupted. Enjoy your new clothes. Thank you for the resources. Okay, so we got revenge on the frog that defeated us, and Natalo slowly coming back to being a normal age. And then thank you for the lovely robes for Anakim. It wouldn't let me customize them, but I guess you made them. So enjoy those clothes, Anakim. Enjoy. And everyone all has some lovely outfits as well. Everyone all gets their lovely stuff. And everyone all having a good time as well, which is always nice to see. Bum bum. Ro just enjoying time in there. Gonna break out eventually. I think she breaks out in the day, and then, you know, still isn't entirely looked after. Will poop everywhere, but at least doesn't necessarily need nurturing constantly once they've grown to a certain age. Which the experiments with looking after Purple Tato, you know, they gave us some knowledge. Instantly grown. Cauliflower is perfect. Have I eaten myself? I have not. Right, let's have a thing for our next adventure. No, not cook. Bum. Then we will do some foods for everyone else as well. Okay. Some people are getting a little filled with sin though, so we should cleanse. Suyan, Born Robin, Defora. Born Robin's next to be cleansed of sin. Out to the people. You are feeling a bit sinful. Yeah, we did sin people up with the alcohol a bit. It's fine, it's a manageable amount of sin, and if we cleanse your sin regularly, then no one vanishes and gets angry. No one gets angry and too sinful. Still on cooldown with a drumming circle, so we can't do that. Okay, the day's almost done and then we're ready for another one. F and Indelacio are having an interesting conversation. Maybe they don't agree on things. They didn't start a fight though. They didn't entirely agree on all that conversation there, I think. We seem to be least consecrated rocks. Like, give me all of the devotion. It's not broken out yet, but any day now, she's going to break out of there and slowly but surely come back to being herself. Can't believe that make people babies. Didn't know that was a thing. Thank you for doing the cleaning. Bom bom. Okay. Deposit more seeds. We're slowly running down on those seeds. Slowly. Left doing the consecrating now. I wonder if being reborn, if her skills change. Like, is she not going to be as good at consecrating in the next life? She was always double speed of everyone else. And it would be a shame if, you know, we did get the double speed consecration and everything. Natalo's woken up everyone. Kerr's woken everyone. I didn't wait for everyone to go to their proper beds. Sorry. They were a little upset. Yeah. Bum, bum, bum. There's some interesting decorations in that pen. Interesting decorations. So the trouble with going to sleep before everyone actually reaches their beds is it says that everyone got woken by the sleeping, even though we've assigned them so that they shouldn't. You know? They all apparently sleep where they stand rather than wherever they're meant to be. Born Robin and B1 to Wild playing Knucklebones. Bom bom. Devotion here. Stuff. More devotion. Pleading. Bom bom. Neff and Ellis Loney's there having an interesting conversation. Okay. Could head out real quick again and do another one. You know, we managed to do that whole in a day. So putting to rest the demons seems to be our priority. I'm sure that there won't be any neglecting whilst we're away, right? Everyone's all going to be lovely and happy, and you'll all look after each other. She's still in charge whilst we're away. You see that halo there? She's still in charge. No one can be cleansed of loyalty. Sin, Suyen, and Neff. Let's cleanse Neff, because it doesn't look like Suyen's will fully get there, and then we'll do Suyen with the dance ritual. Getting a bit sinful. We're getting a bit sinful. Let's cleanse that so that nothing bad happens. No running away here. No getting angry and needing to be fought. Look after everyone here. Lovely, lovely community. Right, Suyen. The dance ritual. The cleanse. Sin. With the few people that we have left. But everyone that we have left are all lovely. Not that the people that aren't here now weren't lovely. Because they also were as well. It's just, you know, we can't bring everyone all back to life at once, you know? Maybe that's Sin. Some people here seem to be mortal, and some people seem to catch the brunt of being killed repeatedly. Just saying. Suyen never dies of old age. Never. Once she had a heart attack, but she has never aged. And I don't know what's up with that. Right, foods. We've got so much cauliflower chowder that we're going to make 24. That's more than enough for everyone. More than enough. People are hungry, but they're going to eat the cauliflower chowder, and then there's going to be spares as well. There's going to be spares. Give me the follower form. Give me a card then. Once per row on any adventure map, shuffle any chamber of your choosing. Interesting. Don't know how that works, but sure. Right, in we go. Obviously, we can go and do with the watchers in the other two on the left as well. Because the guy wanted us to deal with the watchers again. They're probably going to be undead watchers. Axe. Relics charge twice as fast? 2 diseased hearts. All relics become fragile, so they'll never charge, so that's useful. Better chance to spawn chests and 2 times more fervor. Bane hammer. I hate hammers. Perfect. Another hammer. Just what we wanted. With that hatred of hammers, we get another hammer. We got invulnerability. Give me a better weapon. Oh, down we go. Hey, down we go. Okay, that was good. Dealt with the middle guy very quickly. How? You've got a annoying thing. But we dealt with that as quick as we could. Down. Right, we want to get through as quick as possible because there's a baby in the base. Cringe. When it swings the hammer, but it doesn't hit. Okay, we charge further twice as fast, so, you know, it doesn't hurt to do strong attacks constantly. Wow, the worst time to take the invulnerability just worn out damage. Did I mention I hate hammers? A pumpkin pile! I didn't grow the other thing that we got as well either, the new thing. Yeah, hammers are bad. Hammers are real bad. Give me a weapon. Gain half a spirit heart for every one that's old. No one's old. We have a baby. Hearts? See, where's the option to move these things around? I don't know how that card works. What does it do? Follow form. Sure, give me the follow form. A new animal form. Another. Cute. Hearts that we don't need, but it's better than nothing. Thank you for the following, Gavin.gog. Welcome, welcome.
I'll draw the depths for the heart she took from my chest.
Ratu! Oh, Ratu is the heart one, and Rato is the other one. Gain 2 extra hearts. That's good. You Ratu. Thank you, thank you.
I think Ratao. Crusader, you come to join me. I'm glad for the company. This can be such a lonely place.
I've met Ratao, Ratu. I might have ripped your heart out, but you know, I can reunite you if you want. I can reunite you. Streamlabs is broken again and not showing the follow alerts. As always. Streamlabs breaks every time. I thought I'd fixed it, but apparently not. Okay. Purely use the skill because we've got maximum fervor. Nothing else in here? Onwards. Oh! An enemy hides in here? Oh, I see now. Hello, hello! Thank you for sending the follow message. Once you got a follower, when we get back to the base, I can run the thing so you can get a follower if you like. But at the moment, you don't have a follower. A sword! I'll take it. Whatever. I hate the hammer. Does actually heal us as well. But yeah, there is a way you can join. So if you hover over the stream, on the left you should see an item to create your character. And then once we get back from the crusade, which we will surely be successful with, I'll run a raffle and then you can join the cult as well. And your character will appear and join. And then it'll probably say hello as well. It'll probably say hello ready once it gets in. Now. Okay. Can't believe 2 hits there. Can't believe that guy got a hit on us and then we got 2. That was really bad. But yeah, we'll get you in once we're back at base. Where you're full screen and there's things on the sides. Yes, on the things on the left side, if you hover over the circle and then select that, it will let you create a character. There might be 2 circles on the left side. One will show you everyone that's already in the cult. The other one will let you create a character. Turns out, not having the hammer, we lost more damage than when we had the hammer. So much more health went there than usual. Okay, we took a lot of really dumb damage there. I saw the red fireball move and was like, how's that guy dodging so quick? That was just a red fireball. But how's your day going? Hopefully it's going good, and I do appreciate you popping by. Once we've defeated this boss, which is in the next room, we will run the raffle at base and get you in. We just need to defeat this guy and get back, which is a big owl. Hello, boss. There he goes. Okay, so he does the Binding of Isaac thing there, I see. That's interesting. That's a lot of things. That's a real embarrassing amount of dumb damage there. Okay, he takes too much damage here. Ow. Okay, I'm used to Binding of Isaac, boss that does that, so I know what I'm doing. Okay, he's not the worst, even though we lost a lot of health. And he dead! The counter attack very powerful. Pumpkin. Thank you. Great success. Very, very much appreciated. Hopefully that works in time. Bom bom. Yeah, we'll get you in the cult now. So, 2 down. 2 to go till we get to the boss of the area. But we'll get in, and then anyone else that might want to join as well. There's a raffle to join. 46 pumpkins, plenty of stuff. Bom bom. Hopefully you managed to find the option to create your character. You're in full screen. How do I join again? Do I press the little circle icon? Takes me to the rewards I can buy. The little circle on the left, if it's not there, exit full screen and it should be on the left over the chats. We should see the option. And also, when I do the thing, right, we need to clean this up first. And then nurture. Yeah, it's not in the same things on the right, because on the right there are the rewards that you can buy to do things on stream. But also, what's wrong, Robin?
The usurper, hello, man.
Why are you drunk, Robin? Anakin Luke is befuddled. Okay, a few people have become drunk because of chat. Everyone's become drunk, I think, actually. Okay, let's hold a raffle. If I click follow raffle, you should see the option on the screen which says I want in. If you click that, you should be able to join the raffle. And it will probably point you to how to create your character, but it should be on the left. If not, you have to exit full screen, maybe refresh the chat and it will be there. Now, there was a point where I was writing the instructions in chat previously, but I haven't wrote the instructions lately. You know, I just haven't bothered writing them. Yeah, if you don't see it, you may need to refresh the chats. Or refresh the stream even. You know, just refresh the page and it should appear. Do you see the option? You'll see the option. That is the question. Should be there. But sometimes they're buggy. Bum, bum, bum. Meantime, I guess I will contribute to the totem. Because, you know, we gotta see it eventually. Gotta see a Twitch thing. Gotta land on a Twitch thing. Customize your character, but now it's blank and I can't do anything. Okay, so now that you've customized your character, refresh the page, and then you'll get the option as I want in to enter the raffle. And then you can enter. It should work. If not, then I need to maybe cancel and start the new raffle. You know, if you refresh the page... can't refresh you on the phone. Okay, I will... follow raffle again. Start raffle. Participants. Okay, do you see the option to enter? I don't know how it works on phone, unfortunately. Don't know how it works on phone. Because there's a chance you might need to be on PC to do it. But, you know, if you can do the character creation, you should see an option. So there should be an option to enter the raffle. Yes. Okay. Gavin Gog was created. You made a little chickie. Welcome, welcome. Nice little chickie. Okay, you are naturally obedient and aesthetic. Decreases sin generation, but increases productivity. Oh, you came old. Why do they always turn randomly old? Okay, we're gonna bring you back younger because it's never fair when someone just joins old. So we will make sure to solve that. Because the character that was standing here wasn't randomly old. So I never get why that happens. But yeah, we'll bring you back young afterwards. Once, you know... Oh, Ella's Lonely Slayer's gotten sick. Are you bed resting at the very least? Why? What's going on with Indelacio? What's this?
Wow, you did it, truly. You're without flaw. I'm grateful, great leader.
Okay. Got some sick on the floor. B1 the Wild also befuddled. And then Weber has returned successfully. But welcome, welcome. I appreciate you coming and joining. To find a lot of stuff on your mission. Okay, you need to go to bed. Alice Lonely Slayer is getting bed rest. That's good. Okay. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. Gavin Gog has died of old age immediately. Okay, perfect timing. So, I promised to bring you back younger. I don't know, that was the speedrun quickest dying of old age from instantly joining. It's fine. You get to live a full and eventful life now because it's never the end when you die here. We bring people back. So you're apparently with us for 66 days. Maybe that's why people are joining old, because I'm taking so long for bringing them in and they're just standing there waiting to join and randomly aging. Oh, you've come a bit cursed. I'm going to have to cure you of that before you eat anyone's brains. Because my game's a bit buggy and I think, you know, random crazy things happen. That's why you died instantly of old age. But we defeated Owl Bear Frog. That was definitely going to kill people. Before you eat anyone's brains, why is everyone all stuck on each other there? I'm going to need to cure you of that. I'm going to need to cure you of that. Thank you for the... I don't even know what happened there. Something happened. What's going on? I'm hearing things happen, but I'm not seeing an alert. But thank you. Suggest a community reward. I see. Thank you. It's because they were blank, that's why I didn't see anything happening. Boom, boom. You said that, so you're back alive! What is this? New bug discovered! Hi, Gavin Gog. Look at your body that I also have. Gavin Gog has been buried. Duplication bug found. So I can multiply people with magic and science as long as I resurrect them before I even bury them. It does mean that we will have more filled graves than we would like, but welcome twice over, Gavin Gog, to the community. Do you have anything to confess? Because we've duplicated it completely now. You hate the arguments and you love having a bed here. Good. Welcome. We should have a dance as well. So yeah, I did not know you could duplicate people like that, but now that I know you can duplicate people, there's a chance we duplicate people for science. For science. And not any sort of crazy cult nonsense of duplicating people or anything. No weird science here, just regular science of duplicating and cloning people in our community. Just, you know, good old ordinary, not questionable science. You look so happy in the game. Nice. It's always nice to be happy and look happy as well. Natalo is snoring has woken nearby people. Natalo, you've escaped. Natalo lives here? Yes, okay, so why are you... Obviously, the smell doesn't be cast like cold. Now, so everyone grows old whilst queuing up anyway, so I might as well take old people in. Thank you for contributing to the totem. Very, very much appreciated. Very much appreciated. Gavin Gog contributed to the totem. So yeah, now that you actually have a character, your thing where it was like, make a follower message will make the follower actually say something to me. I thought he was running over to say the hello from before, but unfortunately, because you did that before there was even a person, it doesn't work. Many things. But I do appreciate it. And, you know, you got a duplicated character somehow out of it. So it's not the worst. You got a duplicated character. And that's the first time that I've seen that. First ever time that I've seen that happen. Like, got a god tier. Gavin doing some cleaning. That's not going to be pooping everywhere, it seems. Golden poop in the corner. Well spotted, Gavin. Well spotted. How you enjoyed it so far? The only one that has a confession. You don't like the cauliflower chowder. You like the community. Good, good. There are ways to give people channel points or whatever they're called. Unfortunately, there's not a way to gift anyone else channel points. No. You know, unfortunately, you can only earn them in the ways that you can earn them. There's bonuses for giving bits for the first time per day. So that gives you some channel points. There's bonuses every 5 minutes, and then sometimes it does a box which you can click, which gives bonus ones as well. And then there's also bonuses for being subscribed, where you get 10% more as well. Yeah, there's a few ways to get extra ones. Like the first time you donate bits per day gives you a couple of hundred or something, I think. And that's even with just 1 bit. So, you know, even 1 bit gives you quite a few channel points. Okay, so we need to welcome in the newly revived and duplicated Gavin Gog. Welcome, welcome. I do appreciate you coming in here, and I like that you're happy. You know, welcome to the community. We're a lovely, friendly, happy community. Definitely nothing suspicious here. Born Robin and Suyen love to fight. People cheering on the fight. Hey, 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 break it up, break it up. These two hate each other. How do you feel about the price of the Nintendo Switch 2? Well, my controller just ran out. I hear about the 80 quids. Yeah, that's a lot for a Nintendo game at that. Not just a game, a Nintendo game. And then the Switch 2 as well is really expensive for the console. I don't know. It's a lot. And, you know, they're trying to blame Trump and all his nonsense, but I don't think it's anything like that, you know? I think it's just greed. It's not the tariffs. It's just greed. They were probably planning on charging this much anyway. They just got an excuse now. They just got an excuse. Have we nurtured today? We have. So yeah. How do you feel about it? How do you feel about it? Because I feel like it's a controversial one. Certain for some people. Definitely a controversial topic. Not everyone's happy about it, but some people will buy Nintendo things no matter what the price. And they probably just know that. But the games are going to be expensive. Apparently, if you already own the games on the original Switch, though, it's going to be discounted, but they don't say how much. PS4 for $200 because they switched to the PS4 graphics. Exactly. Just buy a PS4 for $250 cheaper. Exactly. I mean, you know, it's not portable, which is the thing. But if I was going to do it Steam Deck, just buy the Steam Deck. The Steam Deck will be worth it because, you know, PC games you can get cheaper on Steam. You can play practically anything for a handheld console. And, you know, yes, you don't get the Nintendo games, but at the same time, like, those Nintendo games are saying worth what they're asking for it with that console. They ain't. So I'd say go with the Steam Deck, but, you know, PS4 as well, or just a cheap PC in general. You can get probably better quality with a cheap PC, or a gaming PC as well. I'd say Steam Deck, exactly. Steam Deck all the way rather than the Nintendo Switch. Why limit yourself for way more costs and have very, very, very few games that you can play that are going to be very, very expensive when you can have a Steam Deck instead? Okay. Plenty of food for everyone. Someone's gonna cook it at some point. Thank you, Neff. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. Lovely community. And Anakin doing the cooking. Got another chicken waiting to come in that looks almost exactly the same as your character as well, which is crazy. That we end up with the same chicken. You're enjoying doing the farming over here. He copied you. He did. He definitely did copy you. Yeah, the suggested community reward doesn't make your character do it. It's only the one that's the character one, unfortunately. And then the character itself will run up and say it. We're getting a lot of poop out of this, though. You know, the dangers of having a child run around, there's a lot of poop everywhere. But they will grow out of it soon. That person wasn't a child until long ago. What's the community reward do? So that's for suggesting a thing for running a community question that uses channel points. That's mostly what that one's meant to be used for. So, you know, if you suggest something to do, like, you know, if we reach a certain amount of channel points for the community goal, which everyone can donate to, then X thing will happen. Like, you know, play X game or do some sort of challenge or something along those lines, you know? That's just to suggest a goal for a community target that would cost channel points. But it never seems to get used for that reason. But that's what it's meant to be for. And it's let me how I got in is I just clicked the icon of the game. Nice. Yeah, so there was an icon that was on over the left that should have been visible. That would have been how to see the thing. The last year ate an exquisite meal. Your salmon's ready for another flock. Is Natalo ready to grow up yet? Okay. The confession from Gavin. You like the blue crown? But you hate the cauliflower chowder. Oh, Natalo's ready to grow up. Natalo's ready to become adult again. Give me that level. Yes, Natalo. I've been under your care since the day I hatched. As an auto, I offer myself entirely to you. Welcome back, Natalo, to being yourself. Welcome back. Okay, so I actually can't change the appearance and give her the other necklace. That's unfortunate. She still snores. Welcome back to being yourself. You've been here for a long, long time, Natalo. You didn't just hatch, and I didn't nurture you since the day you were born. You were just reborn. Reborn randomly as a baby for some reason. Right, so much poop everywhere. Let's clean this. Why did this fill up with poop? There hasn't been a baby in there for a while. Okay, right. We welcome Natalo being back to her former self. Have to pay respect to all that pile of poop. No longer a baby, and we can finally head out, and Natalo's in charge again. Take care, and, you know, look after the new guy. Show him how everything is. In the meantime, before we head out, we've always got plenty of bones for a feast. We must feast and have a good meal to welcome in the new follower and also Natalo back to full age. You know, because that was a little weird. Okay, you all take care of each other whilst I'm away, because I've got to go deal with the next enemy in the area. Yeah, all of you have a lovely time while I'm away. Got plenty of food. Okay. Plenty of food. Right, absolutely plenty of food to take care of you whilst I'm away. It's a brand new day. Everything's good. I do see some donations. Everything's all clean as well. Got to collect all the donations before we head out. Okay, right. Everything's perfect. Everything's good. Now we're finally ready to head out. What other games do I play? I play all sorts of games. So on Friday, we're actually going to be playing a new game, which is a bit Resident Evil-like. So that'll be interesting. Wednesdays, we've been playing this. And then Mondays, we've been playing Sekiro. But I'm a variety gamer, so I play all sorts of games. How about you? What sort of games do you play? Bom bom. Got a demon to take down. Hammers. Better chest. More damage. 10% chance of enemies dropping thin. Need to disable that if you're going to keep abusing it, because, you know, every 2 seconds is a bit much. Do you know some VR games? Yeah, but don't use that every time that we've got every time you type, it's too much. Too often. Because like I said, it's not for that reason. Gone. Abused and gone. That power is now gone. You cannot use it anymore. Alright, but you know, it's too often, too many times, right? And killing an enemy, chance of healing 10%, 10% chance of dropping sin, 20% more damage during a day. Nice. Also, not brought my windows back up in order. There we go. Right, now I can see. Hammers are horrible though. I don't want that. Axe. Axe is fine. Okay. Another thing. Onwards. Do I know some VR games? I do VR games as well. I've got a VR headset.
Mushrooms, where are you? I hear you calling to Sozo. Yeah, mushroom, the size of a lamb. Mushroom, remember when you met Sozo?
Yeah, I didn't brainwash my people though.
Sozo had friends, followers, family. And Sozo has mushrooms!
You got one growing out your head as well. That's why I didn't brainwash. You're cooking your mushrooms though. Did you cook your followers?
Blah, blah, blah.
This is better, is this better?
Is it? I guess if you'd like being dogged on your mushrooms. He's cooking them! He doesn't have his friends and followers anymore. He only has mushrooms. That's why I didn't brainwash my followers. My followers are nice, and we're a lovely community that doesn't brainwash anyone. What about you? Do you do any VR stuff? I've got an old HTC, so it's not the greatest, but I do sometimes do some VR games. Sometimes. I was trying to hit the big one. Ow. Okay, we're still taking some dumb damage because the axe isn't the greatest either. But even though we're not doing the throwing, we can still throw the axe. We don't have that for free anymore, but it's still good. So Sozo lost all his friends and now just gets her and his mushroom. Feels bad now. I'll resist smashing everything. Bomb bomb. Okay, we're not gonna eat all the mushrooms. But I will throw my axe at everyone. Maximize the use of that. Ooh, sin. Delicious sin. Okay, so this time we're definitely getting some extra sin out of them. Like 10%. It did not happen 10% chance at the time. There's no way that was 10%. You know? Getting further as we... Or, you know, getting devotion as we get further is pretty good. Have uses for that. Do-do-do-do. Okay. If I pile them up together, then the uses of the axe throne definitely get maximized. Oh, guy hiding in the corner there. Didn't see it. It's become nighttime, so we're not going to get the 20% extra damage now. Stuff. Right, what are we doing? Mystery, heart, follower. Make sure that we don't lose stuff. Shop. Shop. Shop, shop, go. Woods, follower, stuff. Let's just go shop, shop, go. We don't need the guarantee to not lose anything. For the follower form, we gotta... Ow! Both couldn't. Something along those lines. Do-do-do-do. What do you got for me?
And this look, you're welcome.
Purple robes. A lot of these robes look the same.
Shit.
Lots of new outfits. A lot of them look very much the same. Give me the devotion. Onwards. Onwards we must go. Bum bum. Okay. Okay. They dodged that throw. Can't believe we took 2 hits there. That guy didn't even attack. Did I hurt him just by walking into him? Bad. Rain down a storm and lightning. I'll take it.
The non-believers.
No one's imprisoned. Right, if we get back before the end of the day, we don't need to anymore because we don't have the baby anymore. There's literally no rush. We can just live our lovely normal adventures. No rush. Bom bom bom. It's the thing. The law thing. It's gonna give up a heart for it, but sure it's worth it. Take my heart. We don't need it. Bom bom bom. What do you got for me?
My pilgrimage has led me thus to the caverns of a godly skull, remnants of the Great One, now decaying into earth. The air here smells sweet, soil rich and dark. I hear whispers, I feel watched, yet there is naught around. Just these strange small mushrooms, their spots almost like eyes. That's impossible.
The mushrooms have eyes. Mushrooms are alive. He's been cooking the mushrooms and eating them and they're alive. Okay, he drops in. Gun. Jova. It's Jova. Give me a gun. We win. As long as I don't do something stupid like that, like give him a warning shot. You know, something stupid like that's gonna make us fail. Right, boss is in the next area. In the next room. But what could possibly stand between us and an extra half a heart and a gun? What could stand between us? We could have probably farmed for more health, but... Oh, the three-eyed frog. The power. This is the one that we embarrassingly died to in the first instance, so let's not do that again. That was real dumb damage, that. Why am I so bad at this guy? Oh, he flew away. No, not like this. You're kind of scary. That was really embarrassing. Oh my god, we rolled where he got us. This guy sucks. Okay, we didn't lose the sin or the necklace, but everyone's going to be mad at us. We've also got two types of mushrooms here. Is one of them new? Or are they edible mushrooms? Not brainwashing ones. Someone might be mad at us here. Someone might run away. That guy, and with the gun of all things. Lost to him with the gun. No one getting too upset. It's halfway through the day. People are a little sad. It's fine. Clearly making some delicious foods. Like, there's plenty of food for everyone as well. Plenty of food. Everyone all relatively happy. Okay, we've got hardly any cotton, so we're not going to make cotton. We're going to make more money from all of the nonsense that's got going on. It's a new day. Great meals have spawned. Thank you, Twitch chat, for making the great meals. I appreciate it. This frog is our new nemesis. I can't believe how many times we've died to him. We will not be dying to him again. We've got someone here that's a level 1 that doesn't belong here. We've got a weird level 1 person. Fagrengo. 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 Don't you dare eat Fagrengo. I just need to come and say hello before we sacrifice you. Gavin. Gavin belongs here. Fagrengo? Who was vanished? Fagrengo! Looking shifty! Fagrengo! I can send you to prison. Make you eat. Fagrengo. Polyamorous. Shifty. We'll try to take what they can. We have someone that needs to be ascended. We have a non-believer who was infiltrated. Someone that has earned the right to be ascended to the heavens. Because of their such strong belief in the cults. And not because they are a definitely unknown that need to be sent away before they steal from us. Fagrengo! Snuck in! Thinks we couldn't identify that he didn't belong amongst us. before he wants to steal stuff. He belongs to the one who waits, who we've already killed. So you're going to Cthulhu. Where you belong. Bye. So for anyone that has had, I apologise. Happened once an hour. Fandango has been ascended. Well, they were sent here strangely. They didn't belong. Now they gone. Now they gone where they belong. The ascension of the heavens. Where they should be. They shouldn't be here. Stealing from our lovely friendly community. We don't appreciate people who steal from our friendly community. Curly and Gavin going off to the toilets together. Interesting. No one comes and steals from our lovely friendly community. No one. Okay, we've got golden poop, we've got rainbow poop. Right, I'm gonna plant. I can't plant the seeds. Are there any seeds that I can plant? No. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Now I've probably got a seed. Right, give me a beetroot. Let's use pink poop. Give me a cotton, I guess. Golden poop. Right, clean. Everyone's all doing a lot of cleaning. There's a lot of beautiful clothing going around. Everyone already filled the totem with devotion. I appreciate it. Yeah, you know, some 1 point channel point things that make a constant lot of noise just to get attention is abusing something for definite. We don't appreciate that. Too much. Who hid this giant poop in the corner? Was it you, Gavin? Did you poop in the corner? Tell me, you don't like the cauliflower chowder. There's no excuse to poop in the corner and you like the green crown. Appreciate it. Just because I took away the thing you were using, that didn't mean you could poop behind a church with a massive, gigantic poop. Did it now? Okay, I think for that, gotta go off on an adventure. You gotta go off on an adventure, Gavin. You'll be fine. Nothing to worry about. You'll be fine. You have fun on your adventure. Bring us back some lovely things. There's two of you anyway. Somehow we duplicated you like we... Well, Matato found a different way of bugging it and duplicating himself, but I guess we found another way of duplicating people as well. Multiplication of duplication of people. Oren, Robin and Anakin having a lovely conversation. Not having any arguments today. Good. I mean, it's only Su Yen that has the arguments, so... Well, Su Yen and Oren, Robin, I mean. Not just Su Yen herself. It's only them two together that have the arguments, and I don't know what it is. I've just remembered we've got new decorations. We've got a flag that we should probably place. And then we've also got the third gnome. You've been gnomed. Yee. Yee. Third gnome. But there's only going to be one of him. Okay, let's go to bed. New day. Thought. With no worries. That tree just grew out of nowhere. He's off on his quest. I was going to say, Tart, we can't talk to that guy anymore just because he's off on a quest. Okay. So. Gonna hold a new sermon. I was considering doing a feasting ritual, but I think we're fine. We can just have some normal food. But we must get that frog back. Like, that frog has been kicking our ass. He's the only one that awaits now, and we must deal with him. How much sin have we got? We've got 16 sin. Could start working towards that. But instead, what I can unlock a special gun. Blunderbuss. We always start with a gun. We're not going to necessarily use that one. Or should we? Or should we? And the tarot cards are good. At the same time, always starting with a gun. Be very, very good. Okay. But what we should do is use that in a daily challenge, I think. We haven't done any of the dailies yet. Thousands things. Right, let's save. We haven't saved in a while, just in case anything goes wrong. Egg meal? Made from a delicious fresh egg. 100% chance of an elderly follower becoming young again. Okay. Where did we learn egg meal? Is there anything else new that we've learned? Egg meal. Magnificent mixed meal. Egg. For the old. So we can make the old young with an egg. Do we need to break a follower egg? Because there was an option to break a follower egg. Maybe that's how you do it. I would help you build, but there's no room for me to help. Break an egg. I realised I could probably make one of the extra disgusting meals myself. You know, the ones that have a chance of causing illness and things rather than just the one that is the still reasonable for them to eat. Meals. Okay, they're not going to be too hungry because they're making food for themselves. Even though they seem a little hungry at the moment, there's going to be plenty of food. Bum, 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 bum. Plus, we're just really going to do the daily, so it's not like there's going to be hunger problems or anything. We're just going into the daily chamber. Do-do-do-do. Okay. But first we should go speak to Cthulhu, because we've got 3 god tiers. Give me something good. Give me something real. Give me that follower thing. Give me that thing. Doesn't ever land on that thing. More things that we've not been using. We need to start using them up. We've probably got enough to, like, declare infinite doctrines at this point. Not that we're gonna, because they're sacrilegious to our own things. Okay, we got one of these. It doesn't land on those that often. Is that a final piece? It is a final piece, okay. So we can get a new thing with that. And or the moon, because I don't know what the moon does. The follower. Volvi! A new form your followers can take. Be cursed. Keep on the wild ate an exquisite meal. I mean, what could possibly go wrong? Twitch chat to decide my fate, so we can't leave. That's good to know. Kim Kim! Oh my god, it was Kim Kim! Well, we can't change Kim Kim to Volvi. You're a snorer. We can't change Kim Kim. We've got to just bring Kim Kim back. Oh, come back, Kim Kim. You've got your necklace still. Why have you got a skull necklace, Kim Kim? I guess I gave you a skull necklace to live forever. An elderly. This one's actually meant to be elderly. Hutty. It couldn't possibly be cursed. Volvi. Volvi. Literally Volvi. They're a different form of Volvi. You don't have a color or a variant, you're just Volvi. Decreases productivity, but increases sin generation. He's Volvi. He's sinful. There's nothing scary about Volvi. Welcome, Volvi. Welcome to the team.
Volvi has reached old age.
I mean, for science, we need to make the egg meal. So who, for science, is going to feed Volvi? Who, for science, is going to feed Volvi? Kim? 16% chance to breed with Volvi. You Wonderworld seems to be the only one you got a chance with. Are they enemies? Kim and Born Robin are enemies. Kim and Suyen are friends. Okay, so Kim and Suyen are friends. Maybe we'll accidentally breathe Suyen's whatever immortality into someone. The accidental, I don't know how immortality. Petable, all poops are golden. And then Zealous. Let's give them a chance. They're friends. Indy, hello. How are you, Curly? How's your day going? We're making eggs to be eaten, not to be grown. Yen and Kim are a bit more than friends, it seems. They took a pumpkin in together. Golden egg. Materialistic, zealous. Gain faith when building better sleeping quarters. I mean, let's just give them all 4 fantastic traits, even though this is just going to be making a meal. Sounds fun. I'm sure it is fun. But how's your day? Has it been going good? How's your week been going? I don't know why she took a pumpkin in as well. They're proud of this golden egg. Oh, because she was just carrying a pumpkin. They'll never know. They'll never know. Okay. This is for Volvi. Don't eat it, Born Robin. Volvi. Okay. Eat the egg, Volvi. But I was just making this to make this cursed person, you know. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I was trying to talk to Kim. Go to bed. And Volvi is all of a sudden young and youthful after eating that. Your day's good. It's here. Yeah, my day's going okay. Almost got made to do something stupid, the boss taking to advantage. But then, you know, people that are terrible at their jobs didn't want to be told to do what they're meant to do by stupid boss, and then, you know, I didn't have to do that, and other people had to do all the shit, and then, you know, it's been a crazy day, but I got to avoid shitty things, so I'm good, I'm happy. Okay, so now we head out and do the daily, and I'm sure that Volvi, the cursed thing that he is, will not... Okay, Twitch shattered bugs decide in my face. Not do anything questionable. Okay, so it looks like we can't do anything. Indelacio, kiss in the air. Give it a kiss to the whole world. So we got the Twitch chat deciding your fate bug. So we're going to have to go to the main menu. Reload in. Because it's a bug. But are you planning on doing any more streaming yourself this week, or what are you planning? I don't think you managed to finish The Walking Dead, did you? Good, good. And we got spare eggs for when people join Inevitably Alt. About that! Not gonna stream today or anything. You do want to, but also you don't want to, right? I get it. Okay, right, onwards to the daily challenge. You have problems with your mic? Oh no! Hopefully you managed to get them sorted. It's horrible when technical problems prevent you doing anything. Completely get that. And usually it's a Windows update that ruins everything as well. Usually a Windows update. I can't help but notice I can't find the gun fleece that we just made. Okay. So we haven't done any of these. These two or this one. Right. I don't know. Sometimes the... Maybe we have... No, the green ones mean that we've done it. Right. So the blue one we haven't done. All hearts will be replaced by 1.5. Then the tarot cards. These heart. Just the normal one. Let's start with the blue hearts because we haven't done that one. So I dropped mine as well and sort of broke just visibly. So I can't talk about dropping microphones, you know. I kind of did it as well. It's fine, it functions, it just doesn't look healthy. But otherwise, it's fine. We just need to never drop it ever again. It's easily done. More easy than people think, especially if you accidentally catch the cord under your leg. You know, it's easier said than done. If anyone hasn't dropped their microphone, I question them. How have they not dropped their microphone, you know? Relics charge faster. They're more questionable that they haven't dropped the mic. After all, the same is to drop the mic, right? So if you haven't dropped the mic, what have you been doing? Your cam's also broken. Oh no. That is pretty bad luck. You didn't drop that as well, did you? Hopefully you didn't drop that. I do need to replace my camera. Because I don't like my shitty camera. I need a better quality one. But hopefully you managed to get all the issues sorted. But yeah, I can see why, you know, even if you want to stream, you're not going to be able to because of all the issues. That is pretty sucky. You did drop that as well. At least it happened at the same time and you can, like, replace everything together, I guess. But that is awful luck. And I apologise for the shitty luck. Hopefully you do manage to get it all sorted and, you know, hopefully it'll never happen again. So I know since dropping mine, I've been trying my best to make sure it never, ever, ever happens again. It's sucky, even though it's happened twice now. Even though I've dropped it twice. Never again. Not a third time. Nope. Not a third time. Just 2 is more than enough. 2 is plenty. Okay, onwards. But we've also still got you alive in the cult, so you know. Oh, 2 hits. That sucks. But we managed to keep Curly around and alive, which is good. Bom, bom. Tied it out of bounds, little cheater. Devastating melee attack. Both of them are devastating melee attack. Recycle onwards. Yeah, hopefully you won't drop it again. No! Not the bouncy thing. Ow. We're taking real dumb damage here. Don't have that many hearts to lose. We only have spirit hearts. Oh. Okay. A little too cautious there, but better to not die. Left the stream for a little bit. You are still in. Yeah, everyone's still around. You have gone on an adventure though, but you're still alive. You've gone to get supplies. It's fine, you know, people are allowed to leave. We're off on our own adventure as well to not die and defeat the boss. But we've not died in a daily ever. And I don't plan to. Summon a new weapon with an increased level. I mean, just stronger weapons every time that we do that is good. Surely we won't end up with anything terrible. Teleporting guy. He tried to throw it at us. He failed. Bum bum. Onwards. Let's go. Oh. Get rid of that thing. Oh. Okay, when the enemies dodge. Kind of annoying. I think we sometimes poison enemies, which is good. Did you beat the frog? No, sadly the frog got us. I can't believe it. Even with the gun, the frog got us again. Hubris. I mean, we just got an axe, but give me the gun. Gun. Always gun. That guy just instantly got owned. Okay, I don't think we're going to even use the relic anymore, because gun is perfect. Half a, well, that's a whole heart, actually. The spider, then spider boss. Which spider boss was the hardest of them, so, you know, that might be a problem. We need our bullets to charge up, because this thing's pooping eggs everywhere, and not the ones that we could eat. He seems to have become a bit smaller when he landed there. Gonna put glasses on your face when you beat them. Thank you, I appreciate it. We're going to. Let's face it. We've yet to lose a daily. That was pretty powerful. I don't know what the heck happened there, but he died very nicely. After we'd already shot. And we got gun. You know. Eyes that freeze enemies on contact. Wow. Well, well, well. That seems pretty good. Pretty good. Now we can slow and freeze enemies as well. I don't think we could possibly lose. there's always a chance to lose, but... Okay, the gun actually doesn't seem as strong as I would like it to be. For some reason. But there's no way we could possibly lose. A level 22 blade, it's less damage. Freezes enemies. Sure. Bom bom bom. Okay, onwards. Buddha. Buddha. Volaka. Maybe sitting inside of him whilst he does that isn't the smartest. He's got no chance. Literally. Literally zero chance. He dead. Dead. Why do your opponents get lowered? I don't know why your opponents got lowered. I don't know what your channel points, because you use the highlight your message. And it costs you 100 points. I think that's why your channel points got lowered, if that's what you're asking. If not, you know, there's no way of lowering it other than you spending it. You spent 100 channel points on highlighting your chat message. Okay, we got the god tiers. It's the guy. 147 got lowered to 47. Yeah, it cost you 100 points. So when you use the highlight my message, it costs you 100 points. So that's why it got lowered by 100 points. You used to think, you didn't buy anything. I can see in your chat, sorry I left the stream for a little bit. That cost 100 points and it was a highlighted message. Other than that, I don't know what to say. I have no control over your channel points. The things that Twitch does is what they do. We got a thing. Got a thing. Ooh, a beefalo skeleton. That'll look nice. After you bought that, it said it was 147, had 247. Oh, okay, then I don't know. Maybe it was delayed. I don't know. You'll have to take it up with Twitch. I did nothing. I've been playing the game. Literally can do nothing. You would have seen if I even attempted to touch anything. Has no effects, no knowledge of oft gained through sacrifice. Has no effects. Knowledge is often gained through sacrifice. Right, so if we give this to someone and sacrifice them, maybe it does something. Well, guess what we have to do with that? We have to give that to Volvi. Not that giving a weird demonic... You're definitely not questionable person. The dark necklace. What could go wrong giving Volvi the demon dark necklace? What could go wrong? I've got 3 big gifts and a small gift. You only get a small gift, Volvi. I don't know you that well. I'm sure you'll stick. We're not danced with Volvi? Okay, we've already danced. And it's night time. Was the end of the day. Have a big gift, Natlock. Your rebirth. You get a shiny gold stick. Enjoy. Enjoy. Kim Kim and Volvi. Going having a nice sleep. Kim Kim's disturbing Volvi. Can't have Volvi being woken and... Volvi, don't go on a rampage and murder everyone. Okay, good. You're not angry and gonna murder everyone. Because Volvi is definitely not remotely cursed. Nope, no siree. There's definitely nothing to worry about from having seen Volvi in the Devolver Digital showcase. I'm sure he will not murder everyone in their sleep. If he does, he's gonna have to answer for it by being sacrificed. And there's a very good chance we're gonna sacrifice him anyway. Because we've given him a necklace especially for it. We've marked him for sacrifice now already. A new day has come. A new day has dawned. Got some loyalty to ask Volvi. So yeah, you are here. You're just out on a missionary experience. You've got quests and you like the people. Volvi. Welcome. Level up Volvi. Sure, he will not curse us remotely. But if he does, he getting sacrificed. He getting sacrificed. 3 meals for now. They're not going to be too greedy because they might despawn. And then we might call it a day for today. Because I have to work at 8 AM tomorrow. Oh, you know, that's bad. But I do appreciate everyone that came pop by. Welcome to Gavin Gog. We'll be back on Friday at 7 PM GMT with new game. New horror style game. So worth coming in seeing that. And then we'll continue this next week as well. And I'm sure that Volvi won't have done anything questionable whilst we're away. But it is because I've got to work early tomorrow that we're going to call it a day. Otherwise, you know, if I didn't have to be up stupidly early to work early tomorrow, I would continue more. And Curly was here hanging out, and anyone else that might have been watching and lurking, and everyone that has joined the community, honestly. You're all lovely and amazing people, and I appreciate it very, very, very much. But that is where we will call it a day for today. I will return on Friday. Is there anyone that we can raise? Yes, there's someone that hasn't streamed in a long time. We could raise. He's doing some music. So feel free to say hello over there. And I will be back on Friday. And I'll catch you all next time. Feel free to say something over there like Indelacio or something. And I'll catch you all next time. Bye bye bye.